Anybody that's just seen me and whatnot, you've got a double helping today, double shell helping. I just wanted to, have put a title up. Oh, I shouldn't do that really because it does make me look more like Side Chick Bob. Is eBay actually still worth selling on as a platform? I've got to take a couple of bits to the Parcello shop, and I wanted to show you. You probably know these two brands, but I just thought I've never had them before, so I might as well share them in case. So a couple of sales. So I've got 3 sales on. So I did go parcels yesterday morning and postbox. So this is since then, but I wanted to show you. And they are pretty quick sales as well. So am I live? Yeah, I am live. So the first thing, and actually 2 of them have marks on, which is not usually something I like. It's not I don't like selling stuff with marks on, or because I feel like it's always asking for trouble with somebody not reading the description or you pointing out the faults. However, these have gone on Vinted and I seem to have less problems there. Hi Catherine, hi Joel, how's your weekend going? Hi Kirsten. Sorry, right, it's gone. Kirsten, exciting news, house news, moving news, business news. Wow, like so much. That's lovely as well. It's going to be a real family concern again, your business. I've got to ask as well, I know you said you'd be doing, you're not ruling out any platforms. So obviously your specialism, is that the right word, or interest is a lot in vintage curiosities. Hello, Mel. I was just saying Kirsten's got all sorts of moving and business news. So you're going to be going in with the family, so husband and son and girlfriend. What's their interest going to be, or are you going to do a video on it? Because I'm dying to know. When I heard a lot, I thought, oh wow, what's their interest? Are they, as in, your son might go, well, I'm going to bring gaming actually because I love gaming, or do you know what I mean? I thought, I'd be really interested to know. Are you going to Eastbourne meetup this time? In June. I'd like to. What I would like to do is have some of. Oh gosh, now I've got a message there. Go away. What I would like to do is have purchase a pair of little sparkly red shoes that I could put on my trotters and just clip them together and just get there like that. So that I can go, not feeling tired, not go on Friday and do myself a mischief, drinking too much on the Friday and just really enjoy the Saturday. So I'd like to, because it's all great people going, isn't it? I like that cruise, so I'd like to. I just don't, you know what I'm like, I'd rather do one night because I know I can't get into too much trouble then. There you go. Right, let's have a look at Lula. Joel, good morning. Good afternoon. Good, thanks. Will eBay, eBay chat. Right, I'm going to come back to this because I'm just going to show you these bits that are going out. Hey, Funky Neil. Oh, cool. Kirsten got a video coming out tonight introducing my son's girlfriend. Oh, it's exciting. Lovely. A couple of these have gone on Vinted. So since yesterday. Now this, it's got a mark on it. It's got, which obviously I declared, it's pretty faint, but it's like a really faint T mark. Like it's quite big. So I don't know how they've managed that. And I thought, I picked it up for £6.99, and I thought on Friday, when I was out with my aunt, and I thought, just because it's such a good brand, I thought, oh, should I try and wash that out? And I thought, oh, this is so nice, the colours. I'm not, actually. Sometimes when something's such a good brand, you know this anyway, but it's worth just listing it as is, and then somebody else can try and get it out. And so I did, and quickly got, actually, what did it go for? That's useful, isn't it? Yeah, I paid £6.99. I think I accepted an offer that night of like, did I? No, I accepted the offer and they've only just paid after I went to the shop yesterday. That's right. 20 quid, because I just thought £13, boom, yeah, and it's got a mark. So £13 profit on a t-shirt, and it's this, if you haven't seen this. So it's a collab, Adidas with Yohji Yamamoto. So that's one to look out for, because that's got a mark, and somebody very quickly got, you know, when things on Vinted, they just get all that interest, 20 quid straight away with a mark. So one to look out for. And then so bizarrely, so the other week when I showed you, I said, oh God, I don't know what I'm doing here. I had the beach cover up by, I want to say Ariat, but that's not right, is it? What was that brand? Acacia? No. Oh, flipping heck, I did show it to you. That went very quickly. That I was worried, because I'm like, right, this is beach and we're not ready for beach, and these are ski and we're just almost out of ski. But worked out okay, because that went already. And these I accepted an offer. So this is I could have got more on the bay, but could I, because of all the fees? So it's the Shuffle, whatever, ski trousers. I did pay 15 quid, and but that was, you know, I showed you, it was like, what, a week and a half ago, and somebody offered me, or I offered them like 25, because I was a bit like, oh, I don't want to be storing these all winter, you know, on Vinted. So quick tenner. If I can get a quick tenner that quickly, I'm happy with that, because also I don't have to worry about these. And they're obviously going skiing, because she said, can you get them in the post pretty quick? I was like, yes, I can, because I don't want to store them. So another quick tenner. So quick 13 immediately on the t-shirt, quick tenner on that. And then, see, you're going to see a theme here, whereas I am all about the quick turnover if I can. So I picked this up yesterday when I was out with Maud. And it is an amazing 80s dress for a start. It's got its belt, which is really unusual as well, to still have its belt.
Can I?
You will be on the thing, because it's pointing this way.
Can you grab me some water?
Yes, I'll just get Connie some water. She's hung over. Are you doing any work today?
Yes, I've done.
Have you done this?
Yeah.
Can I have that rancid bowl as well, please? There you go. Don't tip it over. I'll be turning around in a minute. So you'll be able to come in. I'll be turning around. Yes, hung over. She needs to be doing some revision for her O-levels. Anyway, right. Yeah, so amazing 80s dress. I paid £24.50. But I realised when I got it home, it had a mark on the front, and it's dry clean only. It's 100% cotton. And I stupidly tried to sponge it and just made it freaking worse. So I'm like, okay, can I just, I thought, I don't want to get it dry cleaned. So should I put it in the wash? I thought, no, it's going to come out all quickly. Let's just see what I can do with this. Because it's Droopy and Brown's 80s label. So I paid £24.50 yesterday, put it on this morning on Vinted, declared the mark. Which I'm sure will come out, but I don't want to be dry cleaning it or anything. And somebody offered me 55, because you'll get over 100 on eBay if you go and dry clean it and go to that trouble. I'm like, 30 quid, £30.50 overnight. Well, not even overnight. I put it on this morning. £30.50 profit. Yeah, I'll take that, thanks. Because I'm more than happy. Either it's for them and they've got a bag, or they are going to resell it, maybe make 100 quid if they get it dry cleaned. That's also fine by me, because I can't be asked. So honestly, I'm good with that. So that's the sort of clothing I don't mind doing, and I'm more than happy for somebody else to get a bit of a profit as well. I've got my bit, they can get their bit. Right, let's swivel around. excuse me. And then I had one ring, let me just scroll back, one ring sale on eBay, in the last few days, I think. But I will tell you about the shenanigans there. Right, who's come in that I've just ignored? Oh, Catherine, yes, hotel, but God, you're organised. Where are you going? You can, no, I'll WhatsApp you about that. Mel, eBay is shockingly bad at the moment and all my tech is going kaput. Etsy is good though. Oh, that's good that Etsy's good. I'm not hearing any good things about eBay for anybody at the moment. God, I've got rash now. Fuck my life. Obviously, I periodically get very fed up with it, to the extent where I did completely shut my shop down a couple of years ago. So that must be about 2 years ago now. And I was tempted back by a free shop, which I'd have been stupid not to try, and, in the free training. And in a way, I'm glad, because I kind of like sometimes to give something a really good go, make sure I'm still correct in thinking something. And then I can cross it off and go, no, I've tried it again. It's definitely not for me. But I've checked and I know that. So I don't have to be worrying or thinking in the back of my mind, or should I give that another go? No, you've tried it and we can cross it off the list. So, hello, Tom P. I see you're good. How are you going to do jewellery cleaning and buying and selling jewellery? Probably not. Angry Brit. Y3 stuff and collabs are really worth collecting. The Japanese buy the stuff for daft prices. So I obviously I know Adidas, so I know the Yoji Yamamoto label, but this Y3 thing, is that a particular collab that Adidas are doing, or is that a Yoji thing? Because I didn't know about the Y3, but all I knew was, the Japanese name and, that being a collab. So that's why I grabbed it. And had it not had that mark, then I would have got more money for it. And maybe that person's going to flip it or get the mark out, and that, good for them, it's fine. Neil, beach and ski combo, yeah. Kirsten, nice to move stock on really quick. Yeah, it's literally my favourite, which is why I think it's a lot of people's favourite, why a lot of people enjoy selling on Whatnot as well, apart from the social, the how quick it is. There's something, for somebody with minus patience like me, it's a dream. Good afternoon, Claire. Twisted Ghost, Sparrow Mail. Do you think customers have lost confidence in eBay? I know I'm just buying from someone I've previously bought from at the moment. That's a good question. Are you going to answer that one, Mel? Or should I put my 2 pence in? Jill, that's the way to do it. Good afternoon, Claire. Georgie, hello. Hello, Joanne, and thank you for purchasing the lovely bits from me earlier. I did a Kit Heath special on, I packed it now. I did a Kit Heath special on Whatnot. Plus, I had if anybody knows this, I had a Jackie Sobel Brazil, like resin ring. I was going to do. Oh my God, it was a delight. I didn't have it very long, but that went as well. Claire, I do good reselling emu boots. Emu boots on eBay. I think I've seen those. Is that like an UGG, that type thing? Or am I being a twat? Probably I'm being a twat. So, regarding buyers losing confidence in eBay, I spoke to my aunt. So my aunt's early 70s, and she said, back in the day, like me, she shopped on eBay all the time. But I said, but we didn't have the alternatives back then. And now she is Vinted, Whatnot, Amazon. So she wouldn't even think of looking on eBay now. And she went there first before. And so I said, and that's, so I'm 50s, she's 70s. Connie and her friends are like teens. You look at all the generations and who's actually shopping on eBay. The only thing I could think was people, if sometimes doing a search on Google and going in via a link that way, because there can't be, there must be lots of buyers on that. And I know I've got repeat customers as well, but so much other choice now, isn't there? Tom P, my eBay, especially the app, has been very glitchy. Oh, it's been glitch city, isn't it, for ages? A couple of weeks, I think. Catherine, Friday and first thing Saturday were good on eBay, and then went dead. Oh, I've got a bit of carrot in my mouth, sorry. Got kicked out of the app this morning and had to sign back in, methinks they're meddling with stuff. I'm sure they are. But we've also got that offer coming up, the end of the month thing I signed up for, to give buyers £1 million off and they'll front 50p of it. So that's coming. Plus, what were the changes that I've seen? They haven't announced them, but I've seen other things recently. The bizarre thing is, some of the stuff, like having to input your payment details before you bid on something or make an offer on something, one of the best changes ever. But I would say 99 of the others, no. Like, for instance, all those item specifics, all that's done is made the platform more complicated. And I bet a huge amount of the appeal of Vinted to people is how simple it is. And you haven't got 100 million item specifics. People don't want 100. I don't want to make 100 choices, thank you. Please make it. Do you know what the value for me is in things being simple, not complex? And eBay has made its platform incredibly complex to, I'd say, to search on and to sell on. Right, that's the start of my 2 penneth. Good afternoon, Kim. My eBay has died. Did have a week's holiday. It's not to do with your holiday, Kim, and it's not to do with your stock either, because I'm finding stock that was not shifting or even getting any views on eBay. Pop it on Vinted. Oh, hello. It's sold. Georgie, eBay's been very hit and miss this week. Yeah, George, you must be loving Depop free fees coming up. Or is it already? I think it's already in, isn't it? Because George does well on Depop, so I'm sure you already know George anyway. Yeah, I mean, there's all these people offering these amazing things to sell on. Why would we sell on eBay anymore? It's making less and less sense. Here we go. Oh, hang on, let's slab of this. Mel, Twisted. It's partly that I have fewer listings than usual, but also Vinted is where the growth is, totally. There's a few... Oh, Financial Times article. Good live, Mel. Do you read the Financial Times? About it that are worth a read. They seem to have a plan. God alive. You really are a researchy person, aren't you? But you can tell when you do your videos, obviously, there's some actual knowledge behind it rather than mine hello. Babs, hello, I'm here in the background doing accounts. Oh, God, live. Good luck with that. They go Twisted, Financial Times. Claire, yes, they are kind of like Ux. They're an Australian brand. So I'm not totally under a rock. Oh, there you go. If you Google Vinted Financial Times article, I will do that actually, because that I am interested in. A few come up and I found them very interesting. Oh, yes. Thank you. I'll do that. Georgie, yes, I love Vinted because obviously no fees, but it's so simple to list. I can't stand eBay item specifics are my biggest bugbear. Yeah, I just think they've shot themselves in the foot. Well, one of the things they've shot themselves in the foot with. I've got to go eat. I'm starving. Go and fill your pouches. Have fun. To Kirsten. Good afternoon. Going to list on Vinted this evening will take 5 minutes, so easy. Yeah, somebody was messaging me this morning and said, have you... I've noticed with Vinted as well, though, actually, the bizarre thing is it feels like they want less photos. Well, they definitely do, because you can do a maximum of 20, I've discovered, whereas on eBay they're saying, please do 24 photos and a video if you don't mind. Somebody messaged and said, in fact, I've had this so much this week because I've started photographing everything with a tape measure so that people can make up their own minds whether that's half an inch in or out or half a millimetre, you know. The amount of people that said, oh, how big is this? And I've said, oh, if you scroll through, you'll see the pictures next to a tape measure. I hope that helps. The amount of times I've said that, I'm like, people are not scrolling the pictures. So maybe less is more on Vinted with the pictures as well. But somebody messaged me saying, oh, yeah, so that she went through and she went, oh, yeah, it's a bit big. I've got small wrists. So I was like, oh, I've got some I've got quite small wrists. I've got some smaller bracelets. I'll pop some on. And I said, if you heart me as a seller, and then she came out and said, I've hearted you and I've hearted some of your listings. So I was like, oh gosh, she's gone to that trouble. I'll quickly chuck a couple of smaller bracelets on for her to have a look at. So quick, like a couple of minutes just to chuck them up there. Mel, also seeing articles, posts and videos about people saying they're Vinted addicts. Brilliant. Well, you're going to get a better deal. Even though you're paying the buyer protection fee or whatever, you get a better deal. This is what we want, people addicted to the platform we sell on. Oh, that's me just listening to cherubs and things, playing violins and stuff over my head, harps, and yes, totally. Once I finish using V for decluttering, I'm going to try it out for other things, I think. Well, Pro is on its way, and this is the thing, and you might... I know you're going to tell me don't do this, Shelley, like, don't do this, and I know I should not do this, but my God, I am so tempted to just get all of my listings over to Vinted now, because, you know, I usually show you a ring, and it always looks rude. That's how I feel about eBay right now. I kind of would love to get them all over in bulk just to see the difference in the sales. And I will be cutting the prices as well, obviously, also because it's so much simpler. But I'm hanging on for Vinted Pro because I do not want to get chucked off the platform at this last hurdle. Oh God, I want to. And anybody that watches me that buys from me on eBay, please do go follow my Vinted, because my jewelry is all going to be going over there, and obviously you're going to get a much cheaper deal as well than you would do on the Bay because of the fee situation. So yeah, there's a link down below somewhere. Oh, sugar. Scroll back down, up. Jamal, good afternoon. I posted new clothing with tags still on Vinted and it was taken down. Oh, has this policy changed? Because I'm seeing more people posting a lot of new items. Oh, was that a long time back? I don't know. I haven't heard about anybody being pulled off Vinted recently. It would seem a bit unfair given they're about to go pro and you can turn your shop, do you call it shop on Vinted? You can turn your status into a pro and it's imminent. It would seem a little bit overzealous if they are doing that still. But yeah, that used to be a red flag for them, was new tag stuff. I'm sure I've got some new tags on there at the moment. Maybe I haven't actually. And now if they could just, and also you can put file faxes on there. Now if they could just add tapestry kits, never need to go back to eBay again. Well, I don't read it as a rule. Come on, we know you're there with your big pink paper on the train. But there was an interview with the CEO founder. I will be looking up actually. I think that will be interesting reading. It was interesting to read about how it started and the progress they've made, plus plans for future. I want to take them by the hand, quite honestly. Just to go for it, Shelley. Catherine got to go. We'll watch back later. Cool. Have fun, whatever you're up to. Oh, good afternoon, Auntie Jan. Good to catch you live once. Yes, the weekend. Good afternoon, a Lil's Lilac. That was a test of my eyes there. Afternoon, Peter. Have you... Oh, I know that Moss End restarted this weekend. Your boots haven't restarted yet, have they? Hope you're having a nice afternoon. Oh, it's tea. I do like a decent coffee out, like somebody that's made it properly, but home I'm a tea monster. Twisted, I see you I follow you on Vinted. I raise you and your jewelry looks good, thank you. Are you starting to list your rings? Yes. Are they selling? If you don't mind me asking, yes. I don't mind you asking. I literally I did a video the other day and said I put something like, that's right, I must have put, because I remember saying 20% of the rings had sold, I must have put 15 rings on and 3 had sold within 48 hours. So I'm like, is that right? 20%? No. Oh, hang on, this is me putting myself on the spot. I remember saying that 20% of the rings had sold. So yes, they are selling. Completely different prices. And the thing that also, there's 2 things that have helped me with that. One, them not selling on eBay. They were on eBay a long time. 2, selling on Whatnot. If I can get a quick sale or quicker, and Vinted is not comparable to eBay for quickness, like i.e. it's amazingly quick compared to eBay, then that's worth a lot to me. I can make a much smaller profit. And what other point was I going to make? Was it just those 2? I think yes was the short answer. No. If anybody also, I can do this because it's my tube, isn't it? If anybody's following me on eBay and you've got your eye on anything that you're after, message me. I am happy to move over to V for you, or just do it off privately with a big fat discount. What else was I going to say about that? Yeah, I will be all in with Vinted Pro. I did say that before. We'll see how it goes. Something I have done is I was so shocked by how much I was paying out and that eBay were making more out of an item than I was, that I did, in a funny fit, end the promotions. So this I'm going to show you. This sovereign just sold, and it, you know how it's like if you were promoting half a year ago and they say, somebody passed by and they saw your ring, so we're going to charge you. This is one of those. But I was like, this is just ridiculous. So I've still got the 10% off coupon on, because that's going to go directly to the buyer, and I will happily send out 10% off generally on anything anyway, but I've taken off the promoted. We will have sold some new with tags on Vinted before. Yeah, I think I have. It's just, if you had a lot of it, I know it's one of their used to be one of their red flags. Peter, not well, have you got that awful cold? Oh, some different symptoms. Oh, God. That was terrible last week. Oh, God, Claire, snap, my voice is going now. I think one day I might just set up a show where we can just chat ailments. Just have how are you feeling today? We can all just get it off our chests. Have a good old chit chat about our ailments. Peter, there is one boot supposed to be starting next weekend on the bank holiday weekend. Oh yeah, it's Doodah, isn't it? Easter. X. But whether it will, because probably won't. Yeah, probably won't. Stars, cream team or Twisted, brilliant, Shelley. Thank you for whatever that was for. Peter, I think Vinted Pro will affect Vinted throughout. Yeah, it will. It definitely will change as well. And there will be some annoyances with it, obviously. But I think overall, can't wait. I hope Vinted tried to sort out scammers. Yeah, because at the moment, I think it's quite difficult for scammers on Vinted. Crispy, I'm going to try listing a few pairs of trainers and video games on Depop tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I was tempted now that they're doing free fees, but I also, from a kind of keeping things simple in my head for a little bit, can't face it right now. So, I mean, yeah, because that's the thing, is it's still worth listing on eBay. So if you're looking at it from a like mental health point of view, it's absolutely not worth it. It absolutely freaking kills me. Yeah, it's so the anxiety it causes. I hate it. Well, I'm thinking of ditching my shop sub on eBay. I'm down to approximately 200 listings. It might drop further. I'm not sure this subscription is worth it at all at this point. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what are they playing at? I feel like they're just mismanaging it. I just feel like they're really mismanaging it. Afternoon, Richard. Hope you're well. Peter, I need to have a look into Vinted Pro myself. Yeah, it's imminent. They've announced it, but they haven't quite made it live yet. Afternoon, Fern Simon. Afternoon, Ashley. Short answer, no. Is eBay so worth listing on? Yeah. So I'll show you this ring in a sec. I gave up trying to shift my hoard on there due to fees. Yeah, there's fees. I mean, obviously, I've got free shop at the moment, and if I was factoring in the shop, again, that's just, it's another cost. So this eBay, this ring that we're looking at, this sovereign eBay. So, and given the only reason this has even worked out as well as it is because somehow I managed to get this for £8, which is an absolute steal. I sold it for 40. So there was this is on eBay. I had a 10% coupon on, so they got that off down to 36, plus they paid shipping. So, and I paid for a label Royal Mail £2.70 because I send Royal Mail 48 tracked to stop that kind of, I never had the ring. Yeah, that completely knocked I've not received my items out the water when I started doing that. So then eBay, for a final value fee on this, they got £7.43 final value fee. The ad fee they got was £3.79. So altogether they got £11.22 fees on that. And then obviously there would be extra if I was paying for a shop. Now, the only reason I've for once got more out of this than eBay is because I had such low cost of goods on it, and I actually did make £17.58. Actually, I was not taking off anything for like envelopes and stuff like that, like those padded Watsits, but actually made a profit on that. But that's all I've had this weekend. Just one. You can't live on that, can you? So, and you see what I've sold on Vinted this weekend. Well, since yesterday. Right, I'm very good. Let me just scroll down and then we can all get on with our Sundays. Twisted Mel, I've just got 80 items left on eBay, removing all at the end of March. There's so many people doing it. I've been getting repeat buyers on Etsy, which is great. Hardly get that on eBay. That's brilliant, Twisted. Mel, there are certain things that seem to sell well better on eBay than Etsy. I don't. Oh yeah, the Etsy. Oh, yeah, I can't really chat about Etsy. Probably always have something on there, but mainly bundles and occasional auctions. See, I would love to carry on with. I tell you what, I was saying I'd love to carry on with my chunky rings, like this sort of thing. But actually, I haven't tried this sort of thing on Vinted. So I've put on some of the rings that weren't selling on eBay, and they've gone. Like there's some on there, but they're kind of the more. Sort of delicate kind of rings, and maybe I need to try some of the chunky monkeys on there. Ashley, does Vinted allow business sellers? No, bit out of the loop. They've announced Vinted Pro as being imminent and watch this space. They've announced it and watch this space. So, I'm wondering if it will be the new tax year, maybe. I don't know, but they're obviously, I'm guessing, like ironing out the tech issues. Obviously, they've also trialed it in France, but different regulations and rules here. So there's, I don't know if in France they have to show their business address, like we do for distance selling regulations. Oh, they probably do. It's probably an EU thing. But still, you know, there'll be a lot of IT stuff to make sure it's tip top. But it could be a tax year thing. There could be an announcement, could be making it live in the new tax year. So yeah, it's imminent. Georgie, I'm going to Depop. Oh, headquarters on Monday. Do you want me to nick anything for it? Oh yes, please, George. Get some merch. I don't know. I don't even sell on Depop, but yeah, a pen or something. Thanks. Mel's getting repeat buyers on Etsy too. Oh, Pete buyer today bought a red glass necklace. Oh, for £35. Was it Art Deco? I probably would have listed for less and paid more in fees on eBay. Oh yeah, totally. Oh, I know. Before you all start getting your Etsy banners out, Etsy. I know I should be. I just can't bear to go from one slow platform to another. Oh, Chris wants Depop pad and pen, if that's all right, George. Would you mind writing a list? George, are you going to go Eastbourne? Have you been Eastbourne before? Peter, are you going Eastbourne? So we'll just have a little reseller meetup chat here. Ooh la la. How's your daughter's doing, Sha? Oh, thanks, Peter. One was crocheting in the lounge. That should be actually doing some revision for GCSE mocks, and the other one just came in to get some water because she's hungover and she should be revising for A levels. So yeah, they're great, thank you. And Debbie, good afternoon. I'm worried about the fact that you can't get nearly as much for clothes on Vinted. Don't definitely think that. You can get some decent money on Vinted. Oh, sorry, hang on, let me finish your comment. For example, I've sold a fat face blouse today for £14, going rate for similar on Vinted between 2 and 6. Maybe it depends on the brand. Yeah, so I'm not a big clothing seller, so I'm you all know better than me. However, the only thing I was going to say was, so for instance, I've taken a lot less flat European brands because I don't want to wait around on eBay. But there are people that I follow on Insta that are often posting stuff and saying, don't just think it's only your cheap stuff you can put on Vinted. But maybe it's brand, obviously it looks like it's brand dependent. I can't think of the word. And that's the other thing. I do feel with Vinted Pro that might be a game changer, because at first I thought, but you'll still have people selling stuff cheaper than you might want to sell it. And then I thought, actually, and some people have pointed this out, you have that on eBay. You can snipe on eBay and resell on eBay, because you've got people that are selling stuff on there that just say, I don't care about making a profit on this. This is my old what's it, and I just need some quick money. I'm not looking to have made, I bought this from you and I'm not looking for some kind of optimum amount from it. I just want a bit of cash back. And you've got that on eBay. And yet we used to be fine on eBay. So people would sound pessimistic and I'd sound realistic, and I am feeling very positive about it. So I'll be the first one to come on here and slag it off if it all goes tits, but I'm feeling very positive about it, and I feel like it can't be worse than eBay right now. Right, I'm going to wrap it up there. That was a pleasant little surprise, wasn't it? I just want to show you those brands just in case. I'm sure you know, but it can't come quick enough for me, Vinted Pro. I cannot wait. And I am dribbling bits onto it anyway. Please do follow me as well. You never know what might pop up on there. Have a lovely week ahead. Yes, thank you. I'm sure I'm going to probably be back tomorrow. Yeah, enjoy your Sundays, everybody. Thank you for joining me and keeping me company, and give me a Thumbelina up, and bye-bye, don't die.